So I need to work on a new one. I'm probably gonna do the mech plot first, and then I'm going to do the...
Okay. I just pressed go live and heard these sounds, so... Oh, there you go. All working. I only need to open this thing. There we go. So today it's again only me. Daniel is working from home and he will be here tomorrow, but he's still doing the Twitch integration thing. And oh, there he is. Hello, how are you doing? So right now there is not much to show in the game because the project is not on my PC, but we can talk about some random ideas generation. We can even try to generate some random ideas. I want to try this challenge where we would think of 20 ideas regarding the, well, mostly lore, but it can be anything about the game, and then let's see if we can come up with it. I do this kind of practice sometimes when I have some problem that I need to solve, but it's usually really painful thinking about 20 ideas on one subject in one list. But we have a lot of material here, so we might be able to do that. Fill screen is not fixed at full screen. Let me see. That is... wow. Good thing you told me. And why is chat again turned off? It shouldn't be turned off. Video capturing device. Chat should be here, but it's not, huh? That is weird. Test. So nothing. What the hell happened with the chat? There we go. Is it working now? Test. Twist. There you go. Twist. It's working. It's working. I just double clicked on it. I didn't even do anything. It's here. I double clicked on it. It was already visible. So who the hell knows what happened? But anyway, it's working. So it is all good, I guess. Yeah. So let's talk about a few things here. These are all going to be regarding the story of this game, but yeah, like this. But if you guys have any ideas about this or about anything about anything, pretty much, like questions about the game or about what we are doing, feel free to ask. And let's go through this. So, what should we start? Alright, so basically I should just repeat what we are doing here. We are making this Gladiator management game and we're talking about it every day. It's usually me and Daniel. He's on chat right now, but he's working from home today. And we are here every day, so you can talk with us about anything regarding this game or about anything. And we want to try out this, well, open development, as open as possible. So this is the game about managing your team of gladiators, of mages, beasts, fighters, orcs, and you are rising through the ranks of this arena, and you're trying to get, well, trying to make best teams to win most other battles and then to move on. And oh, what is going on? The Cross Army has arrived. Surrender your pockets to your new warlords. Alright. Hello, Cross Army. Well, our pockets are not that deep, so you want you want to be very lucky raiding. Yeah, it's a raid. Thank you, whoever is raiding. I'm not seeing right now much. Anyway, alright, so what we are doing here is we are talking about this game and what is new. So for today, on Daniel's side, he was doing Twitch integration, which will be... I can actually open the game right now if you guys want to try it out. Right now only 2 people can play through this Twitch integration, but the idea is that more people will be able to play. So I just need to wait till it's open. There you go. So if you guys write #join, you will actually get the team here. Come on. Alright, so you guys can write like this. Hashtag join, and you will create... There you go. Good job. Any number of people can join, but only first two will work. So first you write join, and then you write #add, and then you write who you want to add. And these are the characters that you can add. You can add mage, warrior, priest, orc, and you can add up to 5 units, and they're going to battle each other. So you guys can write it like this, and you can separate with comma and add multiple units more easily, or you can add them one by one. Level is still not really working, and position is not really working, so it's a really early stage of this. Hey there, man, what game are you making? Oh, I did not read the chat. It's well, it's a gladiator management game where you are pretty much making your team of gladiators, and then you are basically competing with other teams. It's not a multiplayer, it's a single player game, but we figured that this Twitch thing is pretty interesting, and that's why we are doing this Twitch integration. So the idea here is that you guys will be able to battle each other with like there could be up to 18 teams, and you can all go one against another and then see who wins. Now the game itself, you have no input in the game itself when they are fighting, but you have input when you're training them, when you're getting teams, when you are you'll be doing all kind of quests and events on the side. There is a short description in the Twitch where you can see. It's probably explained better than I am doing here. Alright, so Crescentian, you can add 3 more units, and then you can see if you can win. Thank you for following. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of slow at the reading here, but let's see what you guys said. You're going down 2 versus pedos. Yeah. Alright. There is a bit of a lag, like 12 seconds for any interactions here. So Crescentian, you can add 3 more guys, but if you don't add anybody in the next 20 seconds, I'm going to start the battle anyway. Oh, this is not updating. This is super early. We just figured that it's really fun to play around with you guys online, so we started working on this, but it's super early version. Thank you for following. There is a problem that Twitch doesn't let me say same thing twice. Oh, that is true. That is going to be a problem for this game, definitely. Thanks for following again. But you can do this differently. You can separate the characters with commas. So you can go warrior, then you can go priest, mage. Alright, so I'm gonna start this battle, even though it's not going to be fair, but maybe Crescentian is having problems setting units. Alright. Oh no, something broke. That's not good. Why did it broke? Let me just check this for a moment. It shouldn't have. but something broke. Maybe something with chat that we did not test yet. But basically, I'm gonna show you really quickly how the game actually looks, and then we're gonna try it again. But here is how it looks. These two characters are the only characters that are real characters, that are not my placeholder art. So we're gonna put them against few... Nope. I'm gonna put them against few characters on the left. So these are all placeholder art, and you would be creating these teams and you would put them to fight against the other teams, and then you need to figure out who is good against what unit is good against the other unit and stuff like that, and then manage your alliances and whatnot. It's basically a management game, but instead of managing hospital, you're managing gladiators in this fantasy world. Let's put more. Alright, so hey Bora, it's my fault. I was lurking your stream, this woke me up. So thank you guys for coming, and you guys can ask us anything here, what we are making. I don't know what I'm saying. You can ask us anything about this game, and basically the idea of this stream is just to be able to make this game as openly as possible with people and have fun while doing that, because with previous games we used to like close our doors and then, you know, show the game like in 6 months to some conference, while now we want to show it every day. And we already got so much great ideas from Dan, who is he's one of the guys who is very frequent, and few other people also helped us out a lot. So we already see how this is going to be way better as we are doing it. Alright, so let's try this again. Maybe they want to be back again, I don't know. Let's try. So two of you guys can join by doing this. Oh, join. Yeah, that's it. So in a way it's similar to Domina but more fantasy. Yes, that's exactly true. It's not that we wanted to rip off Domina. I didn't know about Domina before I started researching, because I wanted to make this game. But then I researched Domina a lot when I seen it, because it seems like Domina is only a really well made game in this genre, and we wanted to make something that is well, somewhat similar. Well, not somewhat similar, but in this genre, but there are going to be a lot of differences. One big thing is that you will be able to choose what fight to go in, so there are going to be... Let me show you. Again, you can actually add your units by typing #add, but I think you already did that previously on some streams, so you probably know. Is it working? I do love me some Domina at the characters. Yeah, you see, then you can do it the same way like Vormius did it. Alright, so instead of having... Oh, there you go. So instead of having just one battle that you have to fight, you would have to you would be able to choose from 3 fights every time, and then you would be like, alright, maybe I can win against this hero unit, or maybe this group fight or something like that. Alright, let's hope this works this time. This is my fault now. I'm terrible. I forgot to remove the units from the battleground that I just added to show you guys the game. So we're gonna have to restart this. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna do this really quickly. Alright. There we go again. Sorry guys, you can #join again. It shouldn't. We should be able to do it this time. Bad stuff. So... Oh, that was quick. So... There you go. So basically, you would have these different battles that you can choose, and then you would see, alright, I have some good archers in my team, so I think I can defeat this group of orcs. And then you do defeat them and your rank raises up. And then maybe something else happens, like you have your camp that you're running. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm gonna slow down time a little bit. You will be able to position units on specific position on the stage, and this is going to be a big part of the strategy. And right now they are created in the exact same position. That's why it's looking like there is one orc and one footman, but I think there are several of them in there. But as I said, this is like maybe 2 days of work for this Twitch integration, so right now it's really early. You changed them. Oh well. So the right team won, and that was Warmius 51, I think. Was it? I think again you were on the left side, right? Yes, I think you win. You won, man. Good job. So if you guys want to try it out again, or if anybody else wants to try, you can write it, and you can write, like it says here, #join, and you can add them. And soon, probably by the end of this week, we'll be able to have even bigger competition when up to 18 people can join, and then every team against every other team, and then you can actually see if what place you got, how well your strategy is. And of course, eventually we'll have more than just 5 characters that are my placeholder arts. So anyway, you guys have fun with it now. Oh, you want to try? Let somebody else try. Sure, you guys can write like this, #join, and then after that #add, and you can write any number of these units, and they will be created here. There you go. 5 priests. So priests, they are support unit, but they don't have anything, almost anything offensive, except just attack. Alright. But this is how they behave. If there is 5 supportive units, they're going to send one of them to fight. So this is the unlucky guy. And I don't think this fight can ever end. So I'm gonna try to speed up the time, because they're making extremely low damage. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up. Let's see if this goes anywhere. Maybe I can speed it up even more. I don't think so. No, there is no way. We will have solution for this. We will have like a timer that is going to be counting, and then when it's 0, whoever is in the, it's going to be draw or something like that. But as of it right now, I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna artificially say it's a draw. Nobody won. So okay, you guys can try it out again with some other characters. So I'm gonna try to explain a bit more what we are doing here, and also we have this thing, we have Discord that you can join if you want, and there you can find a link, and in this link we actually have all kind of like units and actions that we are planning, and then already help us with a lot of the units and ideas. Then there are events, there is what this world is, like religions in this world that are rotated around this magic systems that exists, and we're trying to get well, I'm working on building this, but at the same time I want it to be completely public so that anybody can have any idea that they can like share with us, and that way we can really make the game even more interesting. And so Exodia, we don't have any Exodia. So by the way, oh, you did. All right, let's see. Evil Dustmite versus Grass Sentient. We need to remember the names. No! The speed was all the way up. Alright, the shield is at the orc's feet. That needs to be updated. Alright, so far I'm really not sure. Maybe the left team is going to win. Yeah, left team. But it was uncertain at some point. I believe it's pronounced how you pronounce Frankenstein, but with cross. Aha. Alright, so we have a winner. Frankenstein, yeah. Crushen. My English is like, you know, you can see, you can hear. So, pronouncing the usernames is quite a challenge. Yeah, orcs might not be the most balanced. They are not very strong against archers, so we can actually have one orc against one archer and the archer is going to win. But one orc can kill 3 warriors. But one archer is going to be defeated by the warriors. So there is some paper, stone, scissors mechanic, but still I think, yeah, the orcs are a bit more powerful than most of them. You guys can, if you want to join, you can fight Daniels. This is our programmer, actually. I mean, the programmer. Daniel and I, we're making this game together, and well, it's not just us, we're working with a few more people who are doing the art, and we're gonna find somebody for music, and then voice actors. There is a lot that we're planning to do here. They made many free Flash games in the past. They made story game scheming. Right off now, temporary. Thanks, Krankenstein. I don't know how to pronounce it, but thank you for coming, for stopping by, and yeah, I appreciate it. All right, let's see who wins. Cross. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say cross. 5 orcs are sometimes a really good combination, and I think they are a really good combination now. Unless... No, they're going to destroy them. Yeah. Thank you. The current state of the game is half of it is placeholder, like the background is as it should be, though we should have some movement in the wind and some effects and stuff like that. But as you can see, all these characters, this is something I draw really quickly, and 5 archers. Yeah, I think 5 archers would win against 5 orcs. Give it a shot. So, if you guys have any suggestions, like what would you like to see in this kind of game, feel free to tell me. You can send message here, or if to be sure that message is going to go through, you can even send me a private message or join the Discord or follow us here, and you can find us every day. We are doing this every weekday at exactly the same time, sometimes even on weekends. Oh, there we go. Let's see how this goes. Ooh. I think they should be able to defeat the orcs, but who knows? Yeah, they're gonna... Yeah, they did it. But I think if they're going... the 5 archers versus 3 warriors, human warriors, I think human warriors might win. Because they have these shields and they can really get close to the archers. So what I'm saying is that since we are fairly early, we're not that early in development, we were doing this for 6 or 5 months so far, but we were mostly working on the system for these units to actually work together, and for this well, kind of artificial, well, yeah, artificial intelligence, coded artificial intelligence that is so we now have system where we can implement a lot of stuff, but we didn't because we are now working on some other aspects of the game, and we are implementing the new art and figuring out how to actually connect the animations and whatnot. So it's still fairly early, and so you guys can say anything, like if you have any kind of suggestions or anything. Many of these things are going to end up in the game. Something broke it. Oh, quit breaks it. Quit without joining seems to break the game. Programmer is trolling me, actually. You're trolling yourself, you coded this. We're actually programming most of the game together, like the system and characters and everything, but now, because I need to also focus on the story elements and all kinds of other stuff, we separated a little bit. So Daniel, he's doing these UI things, while I'm focused more on story and world building and that nice stuff. Fix yourself. So, Daniel, do you have something that you would like to say and that I missed, or do you have something to remind me that I should say, maybe? What, or if you guys have any questions about how this is going and anything at all, really, you can say or ask. So, let me see. Yeah. I can talk a little bit about this. So you would be running this beautiful camp that I draw, though we will have this artist do a good job with it. So basically you have your camp of fighters, and then you have like fighters, you have your beasts, you have demon units, or fae as they are calling them, and there is all kind of backstory, and all these things are kind of connected in the world. But basically you're running and you're managing your camp of fighters, and then you are and then this is like a timeline, and then every like few days there is a battle, and then inside of the battle you have to choose who of your units are going to be the best in this kind of battle. So for instance, maybe you have only, I don't know, 6 archers and 2 demon orcs, and then you're looking at this and what is the best battle for me here? And then if you win, you go rank up. And if you are ranking up, the harder battles are coming, but you're getting more gold from the local baron, because there is a whole thing in this world where you would you basically there is like whole political thing. There is some kind of war that is going on, and then there is a lot of stuff for me to explain right now to go into it, so I won't. But if you guys are interested in any of that, I am doing sometimes these streams where I talk only about these story things, and then we can discuss that in details. And these files are also, well, I'm gonna share them here actually. This is also public, so you can check out anything, like what kind of units are we planning to add, and what everything is. And so basically you would manage this camp, and then something might happen, like, alright, there is a battle, you choose a battle, then somebody is at your doors, maybe there is some strong shaman warrior who says, listen, I want to join your team and I want you to pay me this and this much. And then you're like, no, I can pay you less. And then he says, listen, if I defeat your best warrior, you pay me even more, but if I lose, I will work for you for really little. And then you have like a friendly battle where nobody dies, but you watch and see, is this guy stronger than my stronger guy? And all kinds of events like that. Then there's a local farm where you can actually go and buy food, but then farmer might ask you, can you help me, we have some ghouls on farm. And then you can send some warriors there to fight that off, and basically win some food or gold, or so you're managing all these factions and all these things, but the main purpose of the game, main goal of the game, is to rise through these arena ranks. So basically that is the gameplay loop that we are aiming to create. Of course, so far we just have battle and we are doing this Twitch integration thing right now, but it is very open to any kind of change. And let me actually play the Twitch screen. Nice, that initial, okay. Alright. Show archer and warrior. Yeah, let's do that. So let's try. I'm not sure this will work, but let's try 5 archers. They were able to defeat really strong orcs, right? But now let's see if 3 warriors can defeat them. Not really. I guess the balance is a bit off right now. 4 warriors? I don't know if even 5 can defeat them at this point. Maybe we did something with archers and they're way stronger. I'm not sure. Yeah, they seem to be stronger than usual. I don't know, the balance is way off, that's true. It needs a lot of work, but it's really in the prototype still, so yeah. So what do you guys think about it generally? What would you like to see in this kind of game, or are you interested in playing this kind of game? Like you guys mentioned Domina, and that is probably the closest game that this is right now, although it's going to be a lot different, but there is nothing really else that I could compare it right now that is on market, that is on, well, Steam or... you said new art. Yeah, we can show some. Wait. Nations. Where is it? Is it on Skype? I think we have something on Skype. No, it's on Slack. Come on. There we go. So these are the archers that we just have. Oh my god, that artist is just finishing, and these are the warriors. So this is how they will actually look. This is demon version of the warrior. This is like 3 times more powerful version of the warrior than usual, but I don't know if we have... These are the normal archers. Oh, here it is. Alright, so these are the normal version of the units, so this is how they would look. Soon, actually, we will have audio animations as well. The animator is working on orcs right now, and soon he will start doing the footmans and then next ones and so on. So, another thing that I could mention is this is how you would actually... how it would actually look like. For instance, here bandits have just raided you, and this is the screen that would pop up, and we would have voice actors for this. So this goblin guy would say, "Wretched bandits are at the gates again." He would say something more fun, but not much space here. And then you can make choices, so you can say, alright, let's negotiate, let's see if we can, I don't know, give them some gold, or fight them. And then if you are fighting them, then you can choose your warriors and send them in front of the gates. But now the thing, these warriors did not come to your camp to fight to die against bandits. They came here to die against in arena against glorious not against glory, to die in the glorious death in the arena. So they will actually ask you for more gold if they are going to protect you, or if you are going to send them on some quest or anything like that. And so here you would actually need to calculate, alright, so bandits, they're asking for, I don't know, 200 gold. And can I, maybe for 100 gold, hire some of my warriors that are going to actually be able to defeat these bandits? and if you defeat them, you can actually loot all the equipment that they have, and it's going to be more like some resource value, but that's one of the things that would happen. Then you would be able to negotiate, and then you would be able to actually, there is this town where you're buying characters, you're buying food, and you're buying well, potions and stuff like that, and then you can actually negotiate with people. You can actually, there is another mechanic where you can send your trader into this town, and he would from time to time tell you, hey, we made some deal. So in this instance, you would have this goblin would say, oh, our trader made a solid food deal, so they want to sell us 280 class 2 food for 75 gold. And then you're like, sure. Or you can actually click on gold or food, and then you can try any other number that is offered. And you can do this bargaining for every single quest. So farmer comes to your place and says, listen, can you help me with my daughter? Bandits have kidnapped her. And then you're like, yes, I'll do it for free. You get better reputation and you can buy food for cheaper. Or yes, but we ask for, and then you can select how much. And then he has different reaction to different amounts of gold. So there is going to be some bargaining and something there. And so, but there would be even more choices and things there, because, for instance, if this bandit, you say, yes, we are going to go and help you with your daughter. So you send your units, and then before the battle starts, you can see who the bandits are and who you selected, but then the goblin that is like your right hand, he's helping you, he's communicating with other characters, and he says, oh, listen, the bandit lord wants to talk with us. And this bandit says, like, I asked this farmer guy to give us 800 gold and we will bring back his daughter. And you're like, he did not mention that. And then they say, listen, we will give you his daughter back for like 600 gold. And then you look at the odds, like, will I lose more units if we fight, or is it better to pay them 800, 500, 600 gold, or however much you bargain for, and then you will get some food from farmers, so it might pay off. Or you can say, no, we're gonna fight you, and then you fight them. Or you can even try to scheme with them and say, like, some third option. Like, of course, it's limited to what we write, but there are going to be usually few options that so the player can actually have really meaningful choices in these mini quests, because it's all consists of mini quests that are going to affect your resources and then your ranking at the end, right? So in this case you would be able to choose third option, that is like, alright, what if you bandits pay us 200 gold and we're gonna leave, no fight, nothing, and we're gonna say that we lost. Because farmer already lied to us, so we like to scheme a little bit ourselves too. And then they said, yeah, sure, here it is, 200 gold, but you have to say to farmer that we are now angry because he sent somebody instead of money, and now we want double money from farmer. So bandits win, you win, well, farmer doesn't win. And in this first case, farmer would never find out because it's one of the first quests, but later on there would be risk, like maybe farmer finds out and he's like, hey, you cheated, your reputation goes down, and prices for food that you can buy from him go way up. So there would be things like that. Alright, I talked enough about this. I guess I covered most of it. There is always a lot. We need to make some short trailer when we quickly explain everything. I'm all over the place here. But basically, if you guys are interested in this game, or if you want to just to chat with us or to play around or to give us some ideas that might end up in the game, feel free to follow us here on Twitch or add on Discord. I mean, go to the server on Discord, you can find it in the description. And yeah, if you have any question before I go, you can ask. So what we are So we're gonna cover just a little bit what we usually do here. We talk about what we're going to do tomorrow, and then at the end of the week we say what we did that week and kind of a progress. So tomorrow we are going to work on a Twitch integration so that you guys can actually play. A lot of you guys can join, and then all the teams are clashing with each other, and then we can have like a leaderboard and see, so for instance X Daniels, he won against 3 guys, and then maybe I lost the first round, or so that it's like a mini championship. And that is something interesting that we can do here with Twitch. But regarding the game itself, we have some gaming conference soon, so we want to make some short demo that we can showcase, and a few more things that we need to do, like we want to make Orc not being able to attack if somebody is too close to him, because he has this huge axe. So it would make a lot of sense if he's able to attack first time, yeah. But now that this character is really close, he would have to punch him instead. Something is not right here, everybody is looking up. Let me just pull him down. Now this is better, and he's dead. Alright, so this is one of the things that we need to do, and a few more tweaks for the combat itself, but basically Twitch integration and these tweaks and new animations, so this is something that is planned for this week, and for tomorrow it's mostly Twitch integration and probably something with animation and range with attack. So that is that. And yeah, I guess that covers it. So since somebody was so kind to raid, we should raid as well. I did this only once and I messed up something because I raided and our channel got stuck with the other channel. Wait, extra credits. Why not? Extra credits is great. If you guys are into game development, this is great channel. I mean, they're just playing games here, but still they have great YouTube channel. So how do we do that? Raid, but I think we need to do it on our Twitch. Before we go, if you guys have any question or anything to say, to comment, feel free. Raid. This should be it. Yeah. I watched this guy's videos on YouTube. Yeah, I've been watching these guys like 7 years back, I think, when I started making video games. They're really... Some of their content is a bit too polished, in my opinion, but many of the things that they are saying are great, and a lot of things to be learned there. So, alright, thank you so much for hanging out. We are here every day at the same time. You can see the timer there, so if ever you want to hang out, just pop up, and here we are, and we can talk about anything or play around, and yeah. So see you guys next time. Bye.